Hi, welcome back. This is A from High Fives High Vibes Tarot. This is your pick a crystal reading for your love life. What's up with your love life? Any guidance that you need to hear or you would want to hear right now about your love life. I will give you some time to choose your crystal so that we could make our own reading based on that crystal. First crystal for group A or group 1. This is the Vanadinite. Grade 4. Representative of your... I'm having a hard time to focus that. There you go. Sacral chakra. Group 2. This is Amazonite. Oops. Group 3, Peacock ore or Bornite. And group 4, Ethiopian Opal. Choose which crystal resonates for you, or you could also choose from the cards laid down before you. Meditate on it, but usually if I do this pick a crystal kind of reading, I always stick with my first choice. Usually also, and just a tip in connecting with your intuition. Usually the first choice, or even if you don't like the crystal, even it's not the crystal that speaks with you, the first choice usually is the one that resonates more with me. But I leave it up to you, so I'm just giving you a moment to take a look at your crystal and choose which one would you want for your reading. You would also watch everything. Okay, I will continue with group 1. Okay, for group 1, Vanadinite group, I will be using 3 decks today. If you would want to check out the decks used, you could proceed clicking on any link in the description box below, which will redirect you to the blog. You could also see there the readings per zodiac, so you could click on that link and see there the decks used, because I use the same deck and the Zodiac Love Oracle readings. We'll be using these decks. One is as a support. First, we will draw current energies between you and your person. This person could be the person you're dealing with, not necessarily your lover, but could also be your lover, husband, wife, best friend, or friend that you are eyeing to date, attracted to somebody. You're not necessarily have to be in a relationship with this somebody. Could be somebody that you are you would want to confess your feelings to, or you could be single and you could be eyeing this person. Okay, we'll get the first card that popped up, which is the Death card. Instant scenario that came through my mind, or that I felt or picked up on the energy. You could not be on the same page as this person. You could be very sunshiny and happy about this relationship, feeling contented, but your person, I hate to break the news, but this person may be undergoing something that you are not aware of, but I'm not saying that you have to find something that they would want to do in the future, or you don't have to press them for something that they are wanting to do, wanting to pursue. It could be that, I don't know why I picked up on that energy, but that is the that is what I heard. The person you're dealing with may be contemplating about maybe having a a secret desire, if I may say, a secret desire perhaps to dress the other, to dress another gender, or perhaps they are having an attraction to the opposite gender's clothes, something to that something to that effect. They could be feeling that they are trapped in a guy's body, but they really feel like a woman, and they are not telling this to you. It's something that is that will surprise you. That is what I am getting. I'm sorry if I'm not laughing at the thought of that. I was just laughing because I didn't know why that was the first thing that I picked up on this card. This card is all about transformation, and of all the things that you could transform, perhaps a change in career, a change in home, a change in address, a change in whatever that they are undergoing transformation. I just felt it was funny for me to think of that they could be contemplating about transforming into another gender, like sex reassignment. Perhaps they are contemplating about a sex reassignment surgery, or a transition to being a trans woman or a trans man. You, on the other hand, you are very much contented and happy about the relationship that you are having. I'm not quite sure if you are familiar with the relationship of Joey Mead and Angie Mead King. You can Google them. Ian King used to be that alpha male that Joey wanted, and Joey dreams to be her partner, but Angie eventually revealed to Joey that he has an interest in women's lingerie, and that is the same scenario that I am seeing here. I'm not quite sure why, but if you would want to visualize what I have been talking about, that your partner wants to undergo a certain transformation, that is the exact same scenario that I am getting from the situation of this group 1, of this Vanadinite group. There could be a windfall of money coming to you. Everything is in place, everything is in order, everything is perfect. You are living the life that you wanted, living the perfect life that you imagine. Perhaps you are evaluating about a certain move, a change of career, a promotion, or perhaps the person you're dealing with has already revealed this interest for sex reassignment, or transformation, physical transformation, if I may say. This is what I am getting from your cards. Your person would want to transform into another, and perhaps you are being logical about this, or you are channeling your analytical self about the situation. You are evaluating, being the practical person in this partnership, and you could be the male figure. If not the male figure, could be the person who has the masculine energy in this partnership, and you could be feeling hesitant about this move from your person, because you are coming from a place of perhaps we are okay now, everything is right now. Perhaps you're thinking about or contemplating about what happened, what made them think to do so, what made them want to be somebody else. The person you're dealing with feels that there's a blockage to this desire, this secret desire that they have. And it could be you. I'm not saying it's you, but it could be you, because I feel like you are coming from a place of reason, of logic, of if you're channeling your analytical self and thinking that this may not be good for your career, this may not be good for yourself, this may not be good, your family may disapprove, or whatever it is that you are telling your person, instead of coming from your heart space. There seems to be a lack of support as of the moment to this, to your person's decision, and it is something that they are wishing and they are wanting for you. They are not, no pressure. I'm getting the energy that they are not pressuring you to support them, or they are not telling you that you have to support them. They just feel that there's a little bit of hindrance to whatever it is that they are planning, and perhaps they are not communicating this to you, they are not telling you, or they are getting inside their shells, being quiet. Perhaps they are also confused about how to confront the situation. You could be the dominant one in your partnership or in your relationship. If your person argues with you, they always lose, because you could also be the more intelligent one. I put that in quote unquote more intelligent one, because I've always believed that there's no such thing as more intelligent in an equal power relations kind of relationship. If you stand in equal ground with each other, there's no such thing as more intelligent, so there's no such thing as the other person is right than the other. I don't know, but just take what resonates, dear one, and leave what doesn't. Okay, your person wants to move out, not necessarily move out away from you, but more of explore more. If this is not about a sex reassignment, this could also be something about polyamory, or exploring, diving deeper into that concept of love philosophically. That is where the intelligence could be coming from. The person you're dealing with could be philosophical and very exploratory, adventurous perhaps, and they would want to, they feel so defeated by the fact that there are not really not supportive, but they see it as a hindrance, or they feel that they are being hindered to express themselves in a way that is unusual, or not typical. But they are not pressuring you to support them or to give them whatever it is that they feel that they deserve to receive. No pressure, no rush, but right now they are still contemplating about how they could go about it, or if they should pursue whatever it is that they truly desire. They're undergoing a major shift, and I am getting that you are not, I can't say that not supportive. What I can just say is that you are having reservations. You're hesitant about this desire that they are wanting to do, and you would want to support them in ways that you know how, but you also do not know how to support them. You're evaluating the situation in terms of your headspace, in your logical, you're channeling your logical self, and you are seeing new opportunities for to distract this person. Perhaps you could be promoted, or you may have a career shift also, and perhaps you are injecting that into the conversation just so they could change their mind. But I strongly feel that they feel defeated, and they feel that they have not succeeded in saying yes to themselves, or in fulfilling or chasing after whatever it is that they desire. Life happens, and they are just keep pushed down, and that brings them to a great contemplation. Perhaps could be feeling lost, but they really want to do it. And I don't know what the action step would be for you other than to support your person. But if you don't, but all I can say is just take your time. No rush. You will find, you know what to do. That is what I am getting. Let us get what the universe wants you to know. Ew. Live by the day. No rain today. Enjoy the moment. That is what I am getting. Get your dress and have fun today. And enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the moment that you are having together, and just dance the night away, if I may say. That is what I am getting as the universe's advice for you and for the person you're dealing with. See things in positive light. Being a sunshine or being a positive energy to your person, that is what I am getting to. Warmth and comfort to your person. Face your troubles. And I know saying that approach things positively is such a hollow word, because it's not something that you could just tell to another person to just be positive. It seems so superficial to say that to you, but all I can say is, with that way of thinking, is to tread tread lightly. Don't sweat the small stuff. That is what I'm getting. Instead of telling you that approach your situation positively, instead I would say that tread lightly and don't sweat the small stuff. Slip on your dancing shoes and have fun. If you come from a place of joy, everything just comes in a flow. Everything comes too easy, and you would realize that this is not really a trouble to begin with, and it's something to celebrate. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. And thank you for being here. I apologize if I pause in the middle. English is not my first language, and I hope I could see you still next time. More readings in the description box below. And if you would want to check out the other stones or the other crystals to crystal readings, and you may do so. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye. Hello. Hello, welcome back. This is for group 2, Amazonite group. Sorry if I mispronounce words. English is not my first language, and I still find the right word. I need some processing time. So please, I hope you could still bear with me, and I hope you could understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Anyway, we'll be using 3 decks today, and you know the drill. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. You could pick another crystal or come back if you may. Thank you for being here, by the way. And first, we will draw 2 cards for you and your person. Energies, current energy check-in for you and your person. The person you're dealing with could be your lover, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, but somebody who is also your friend that you're eyeing to date perhaps, or being attracted to somebody you're thinking about, and that you would want to have a connection with, could be. Okay. Yeah. Nice card there. Connecting with your intuition, thinking whether this is right for me, thinking whether this person would be for my highest good, or perhaps you are having clarity as you assess this potential partnership. I am getting initially a potential partnership. You're not yet in a relationship with this person, but if you're in a relationship and you have picked this spread, or you have picked this crystal, perhaps you are contemplating about this partnership, this relationship, where to go to from here. something happened, could be, and you are contemplating, should I stay or should I go? This person wants to go. This is going the distance, wanting to go the distance, or perhaps, oh, okay. The scenario I am seeing here is that you could be at a distance to each other, and you have a connection. You may not yet be in a relationship with each other, but you would want to see each other. You would want to be in each other's arms, or you would want to travel the world with this person. This person wants to go to you, wants to travel, to go to you, wants to touch you, to kiss you, perhaps to hug you. They miss you so much. But you, on the other hand, I'm not saying that you don't like this person. Of course you do. You are also interested, but perhaps you are feeling that this person is too serious to a point that they are ready to settle down with you, but you haven't gotten much time to get to know this person. Perhaps that's a scenario that you could resonate well with. This person may be at a distance, and you would want to spend more time with this person to get to know them better, to get to know them deeper. However, this person seems to be giddy, excited, and wanting to move fast towards you. Whatever the case, I am getting that both, if not both of you, this person misses you so much. By the way, energies could be interchangeable. Let us get more support cards. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are not here by accident, or yeah, you are here by accident, but you're here for a reason. There must be something in here that you need to hear today. Let us get more cards to support. Oh, do you feel so stuck? Do you feel that you need more time to think? Do you feel that you need more time to contemplate about the situation? Do you feel that you need to reassess your choices? You could be very hard on yourself. You could be a Capricorn, dear one, but you could also be a Scorpio born individual who may be psychically tuning into some energies that you feel just is not right, making needless sacrifices perhaps for this person, and perhaps you are not believing this person that they would want to be with you unless they're already here, and perhaps you feel that it is very impossible for this person to get to you. They would undergo strict how do I say that? Strict boundaries or strict protocols, not only in COVID, as it relates to COVID situation, but also logistically, geographically. You could be somewhere far, and you don't believe this person that they would give you the moon when in fact you live in the moon. Do you get what I mean? Not unless they are exactly right in front of you and you would believe this person, but they would want to be with you and spend the rest of their life with you. They are feeling restless, impatience, distraction, lack of direction. Perhaps that is what you're experiencing. You could be taking in more than what you could chew. You could be feeling burdened, but not it may not have something to do with this person. I'm sorry for that noise. If you could hear it, it's from our neighbor, and I hope you could still hear me despite that noise. You have here the High Priestess, which means clarity, which means connecting with your intuition. Why do I get the feeling that you are strongly connected with your intuition, but you are not following it? I have read somewhere that intuition means nothing if there's no action. If you don't act on this intuition, it's useless. And that is the scenario, or that is the situation I am seeing from your end. You could be feeling that it's not right, or I don't feel comfortable jumping into this relationship right now. I feel that I should know this person better and get to know them deeper. But your action speaks otherwise. And with that said, you could be making needless sacrifices, and you are also having that your your reason, your actions are all over the place, dear one. Perhaps you, by night, you are contemplating about telling yourself that don't give in quite fast, get to know this person better. But come the morning, you are acting like you are very giddy and excited, and you are doing everything for this person. You make it easy for them. That is what I am picking up on. You make it easy for them by day, but come night, you starting to feel regretful about your actions in the morning. Lack of communication, perhaps, or perhaps you don't feel that the communication that you are getting from this person is suffice to get to know them better. That is what I am getting. One of you is from a foreign land. Both of you could be. And you are this person is having an eye on the prize. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Eye on the prize, very stable. They could be very rich, at least from your perspective. I mean, wealthy, abundant. If not very wealthy, I mean, having a lot of money. Could be abundant. They have a lot of real estate, perhaps, investments, assets, lot of assets, and they could be an executive. In their job, they could be a boss. In their country, they could be popular too. But something doesn't feel right. That is what I'm getting from your end. Something doesn't feel right. And perhaps this person is very argumentative because they are a boss. They are at an executive level, and they are projecting things to you, or perhaps they are acting like not your lover but more of your boss. They're being a bossy around you or bossy towards you, and that in itself could be showing red flags. You are seeing red flags, but I am feeling that you are brushing them. As I've mentioned a while ago, in the morning, everything is alright, everything is okay. You seem so excited and in love and very attracted to this person. But come night, or when you speak with your friends, you starting to notice the red flags, or you're starting to realize that something just doesn't feel right about this person. However, you already said yes to this person about seeing them or meeting them or being with them, and they are very much excited to be with you. I don't know I don't know if what kind of action that you would need to take. I am just, by the looks of it, I am just seeing that, or giving you an unsolicited advice, that you have to stick with your intuition, stick with your gut feel, and listen to your body. You don't have to, let us get what the universe wants you to know. You don't have to tell them not to go. You don't have to end this relationship right now because of your false assumptions. I just say, if I were your friend, I would tell you that just be careful and don't expect much. Just enjoy the process. If you would be hurt in the future or eventually, it's part of the process. It's part of the learning experience. Okay, hope. White rose of hope. Why do I always associate this with depression? Somebody here may not be happy about this connection, and it could be you. I am getting that it could be you. There's nothing to celebrate. Perhaps you're already pregnant. That could be one. And no support. That is what I'm not sure why I said that, but that just popped out of my head. Something is, it feels like a burden. That is what I'm picking up on these cards. Something feels like a burden, and something new is coming, and it's not something that you would want to celebrate about. Something that is something new is coming your way or has come your way, and you're not happy about it, or perhaps you are doubting it, or you are not trusting the process, or perhaps you're already asking the question, why did this happen to me? Why did I make the wrong choices? Why did I choose to be this or do that? I associate this card also to the moon card. Your path is being illuminated. You could feel the darkness surrounding you, but there is the moon that guides your way. And it could be a new moon. That means it could be very dark. Even if there's a moon, there could be darkness that surrounds you, but know that it would eventually become the full moon, which means it's just the cycle that everything would be all right. It is an assurance from the nature. What nature can teach us is that it could be dark now, but it would eventually be light, and tomorrow is another day, and we could see the sun shining tomorrow. There is a hope and new beginnings. Young love could be exciting times ahead. This is what this card is all about, exciting times ahead. So I would go back to my unsolicited advice a while ago. Just enjoy the process, and have fun, and be kind to yourself, and don't stress about it, just like what I've mentioned in the other group. Just be kind with yourself. This is a stable person. They could be argumentative, or they could be very pushy, bossy, but I am feeling that they love you. The definition of that love, it's up for you to decide, and it's up for you to gauge, but I am feeling that keep that hopes up. I mean, no, not false hope, but keep hoping for the best and for the better. You are connecting with your intuition, and stick with that, and don't take in more than what you can chew, or don't give too much. Don't overgive, if there's such a word, and strike that balance between giving and receiving. You should also know how to receive too. And perhaps when you meet this person, if you haven't really met them, you would eventually be given that chance to get to know them deeper. This is all about hope and new beginnings. So just enjoy the process, and also trust the process. Okay, I would have to leave it at that. If you would want more readings, just continue on for the next group, or see the links in the description box below for more readings. I also do zodiac love oracle readings, which I would link as a playlist at the end of this video. Okay, so thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, thank you for choosing this crystal. This is the Bornite group, or the peacock ore group. Let me just focus that. An iridescent mineral. If I'm not mistaken, this is man-made. I'm not quite sure though. We'll be using 3 decks, just like we do in Zodiac Love Oracle reading. So if you would want to see the decks used, you could click on the video playlist at the end of this video. You can see there the Zodiac Love Oracle videos, and the links in the description box below. You could also check out the links in the description box below in this video, and click on any of those links, which will redirect you to the blog, and you could click there any reading, zodiac love reading, wherein you could see the decks used, because I used the same deck. I apologize if I pause, and if I pause during readings, because I hear a lot during readings, and it's in my native tongue. I still spend quite some time to process it and translate it to English. So please bear with me. I apologize for that. Okay, we will get 2 cards for you and your person. Are you unhappy? What is the problem, dear one? Or do you feel that whatever you have right now in terms of this love connection is something that is not satisfactory to you? You don't feel like you're living the life that you have wanted or the life that you desire? That is just the first card that I am getting. Picking up on that energy. Something doesn't feel right to you. Okay, or perhaps the person you're dealing with, this could be your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, or the person you're thinking about. Just plain thinking about that person, somebody you have a connection with but not necessarily in a relationship with. So just please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. You could watch the other readings or the other stones readings for the other crystals and see which one resonates with you. Perhaps you could get an advice there, or just pick what resonates here or and leave what doesn't. You're not, of course you are here by accident, but you're here for a reason. There must be something in here that you need to hear today. I strongly feel that the person you're dealing with could be not talking, not communicating to you. What's the reason behind them not talking? They are not expressing whatever it is that is bothering them. Something, I feel something is bothering them, and something, if this is not about depression, the person you're dealing with may be may feel so troubled, maybe having a hard time to deal with whatever personal issue they have right now. That is something that they are not communicating with you, and with this person hiding inside their shells, not communicating, or they want to be left alone. Perhaps with that kind of behavior that they are showing, it you are losing that not really love. It's Spanish, but we also have that in our language, amor. You are not having that enthusiasm anymore, because they don't even want to communicate with you what's the matter. Perhaps you have been talking to them or asking them what's the matter, but they just want to hide it. Perhaps they don't want you to feel burdened. They don't want you to have as your own problem their own personal issue. Let us fix those cards. Let us get more clarification through this Line Strider deck. Something just doesn't feel right. Something is, if this is not unhappiness on your end, something just don't feel right. Something is wrong, and you can't perhaps pinpoint what's wrong. You're not satisfied with how things are going through, and there seems to be a dark phase around your person. You are having that push and pull between feeling happy. Perhaps if a friend asks you, but are you happy? You will have that long pause, and then you would answer yes. That kind of situation. Healing. You may have had a rough patch, a rough road with this person in the recent past, and now you are in the journey of healing. Perhaps the person you're dealing with, I am strongly leaning towards being in partnership with this person or in a relationship with this person. The person you're dealing with, just take what resonates, dear one. The person you're dealing with could have just gotten out of rehab, or they have found a way to let go of an addiction or to heal, and you're helping them through the process. However, you are having a hard time, and it seems that you are experiencing that challenge in helping them through their healing, because you don't know how to help them if they would not express how they would want to get help, or how you would want they would want you to help them. And perhaps it is taking its toll on you to a point that it is almost exhausting you, because every day you have been thinking about this. But if you would be given a choice, with whom you would want to have a connection with, or with whom you would want to spend the rest of your life with, you would still choose this person. That is what I am getting from you. And perhaps, for the lack of a better term, you're in denial that something is wrong. You're in denial that you are unhappy with this kind of situation. I apologize for the noise in the background. Those are the ones used for cockfighting. That's our neighbor's hobby. See? You know that you're a successful person and you have a lot to give, but it feels like you're stretching yourself way too thin, versus showing your prowess and showing off your strength that will be self-serving, or that will serve you for your highest good. What do I mean by that? This is where the one I have mentioned a while ago, that I apologize, English is not my first language, but I will try my best. I am, you know you're good, you know you are successful, you know that you could be successful in any endeavor that you choose to take. However, right now, the energy of harnessing or channeling your inner strength is directed towards somebody else, which seems to be this person. You're directing your strength, your power towards another, instead of expending that energy towards your personal goals, towards your career, or towards something else, any endeavor that would be that will be returned to you or be reciprocated. There seems to be a lack of reciprocity, and it's not anybody's fault. It is not for you to demand that from your person, but if you would be asked, you would want, of course, to be reciprocated, because their healing is your healing too, and perhaps you also have your own issues to deal with, and instead of expending your energy on dealing with your own issues, you're dealing with your partner's issue, and that is something that makes you perhaps feel so unhappy, or feel so I'm not sure if that is feeling pity, because you know you can do better than that. That is what I am getting. Am I happy? Am I not? Should I stay? Should I go? I should be living this kind of life, but I don't feel like I'm not. I know I have the capacity, and I know I am able to live the life that I want to, but I'm not really living it. And you refuse to blame your person for it. You're that kind of a mature person. You're mature enough not to blame anybody for whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. There seems to be a rough patch, as I have mentioned, in the recent past with you and this person, and you have tried your best. They are unhappy too. Well, you are unhappy because you are not living the life that you want to. This person is unhappy for some reason. They don't know why. They don't know why they are so unhappy, and it has nothing to do about you. And perhaps that is also part of your burden, that you feel that you are not enough. Feel that you just can't give this person, your partner, the best treatment that you know they deserve, that would bring them healing. And perhaps that is guilt also that you are feeling. if you would want to blame somebody, you would blame yourself. That is what I am picking up on this tending to your emotions. Wanting a light on your path. It's like putting your dreams in the back burner because of this person or because of this connection. The person you're dealing with is contemplating about, there is an unstable force around them. This could be their mental health. This could be their whatever wealth, health. Contemplating about something, doing something that perhaps that would make you feel happy, bring you happiness, bring you some joy, but they just can't do it. Something that is I had a long deep breath around there because this is very reminiscent of a personal situation that I battled through in the past. My then partner was contemplating about making a better life for me and for him, of course, but it's just depression is killing him, literally and figuratively, and he wants to plan something new, but something is just pulling him down to the vortex of darkness, and he didn't survive. Anyway, as I would relate that to the situation, I'm not saying that you are experiencing the same thing, but if you do, I am sending you a virtual hug, dear one. You are enough and you are loved, but you can only do so much. That is what I would want to say. But as your person's card is telling me, the moon card is always about mystery. Something is hidden, and I'm getting the energy that your person would want to hide forever, or would want, if not vanish, they would want to seek refuge to somewhere out there, and they don't know where it is. Something is missing in their life, and of course you have nothing to do with that, and you may be blaming yourself for not being able to give them the happiness that you know that they deserve. However, they are channeling their inner strength to plan out something better for themselves, something good for themselves. They're just struggling right now. They're contemplating about making it better, but it takes some time, and you have two different versions of lackluster, or losing that joy, or if not unhappiness in this kind of situation. And there seems to be a healing journey for the both of you, because you may be in a strong connection, or you could be a long-term partners, and you know that if there's somebody who needs to have each other's backs, it should be the both of you. The person you're dealing with is trying his or her best to overcome the struggles, to do something that is for the better. The Magician card, this is an alchemist, working through whatever, pulling in all the resources to make things happen for them. This is the energy. This is their guiding light. This is what is keeping their heads up on the water, so that they would not be drowned. This is what motivates them, the plan for the future. There's something that they are struggling to look forward to. They are struggling to have that anchor for them to motivate to live by the day. That is what I am getting. Pulling in all the resources, planning. The Magician card comes after the Fool card. The Fool card speaks of readiness to tread a new path, or to open a new chapter in their life. The Magician card is the planning phase, or taking action. They are contemplating, strongly contemplating about making things better, or contemplating about making that healing happen for them, so that it would so that you will not be burdened anymore. If I would give once again an unsolicited advice for you, just do your own thing and do not live your life for their own happiness. Of course, you are partners. Of course, you could be married to this person, but their life is not, their happiness is not your responsibility. Let me get what the universe wants you to know. A life well lived is on the horizon for you, because you are serious about that healing. You are not rich, but you are happy. You are poor, but you're kind. Let me get what the universe wants you to know. Okay, bloomer, you are planted. You are enough. This is what I am getting here. Strongly getting this. Bloomer, you are planted. You're enough. You are loved. And you are beautiful and gorgeous than you think you are. Your worth is not determined by another person. It doesn't have to be validated by another person. And trust yourself that you could get past this, because I strongly feel that you would be the one who would be able to get past this. Individual fulfillment. This is what this card is all about. If there's something that you would want to chase after, it's not being the angel to another person, but more on fulfilling your inner desire. That it doesn't have to do something with other people. Think about whatever it is that you would want to pursue, you would want to chase after, not a person, but your dreams, and go for it. Self-confidence and pride, knowing what you want and blooming. Having your beauty is something that is very radiant. There's something in you that is healing to another person, but with that kind of power in you, you don't have to heal every person that needs healing, that comes into your path, into your life. What do you think would it make you feel to be imbibing the energy of confidence? Your inner strength is what is called for right now, not for another person, but for yourself. What do you want to pursue? And I strongly feel that this is an affirmation that whatever it is that you would want to pursue, to chase after, not this person, once again, but whatever it is that you would want to pursue or chase after, perhaps your goals, your dreams, you would make it happen. It's in you, dear one, and whatever you have right now is enough for you to succeed. Just do your own thing. That is what I am getting. Okay. I hope to see you next time. I guess I would have to leave it at that. More readings in the description box below, and link to the playlist of Zodiac Love readings would be at the end of this video. Thank you for being here, dear one. I am sending you a virtual hug, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello! Thank you for being here, and you have chosen the Ethiopian Opal. Oops. I'm not sure if you are seeing it. This is an iridescent crystal. Anyway, I would be using 3 decks, just like we do in Zodiac Love readings. So if you would want to see the decks used, it's in the link in the description box below through the blogs. You could click there, any zodiac sign, and check out the decks used, because I use the same decks in the Zodiac Love readings. So this is an almost personal reading, guidance for your love life. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps the other readings are for you. Just check it out. Feel free to check it out. This is a timeless reading. I am shuffling the deck to get the current energies for you and the person you are dealing with. Could be your lover, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, but could also be the person you're thinking about, somebody you have a connection with, not necessarily in a relationship with. Unequal power relations in the first two cards that I got. Struggling with those thoughts, struggling with overthinking, while you have already let go of a person. I am also leaning towards that scenario wherein you are in a relationship with this person. You could be dealing with somebody who is so strict, so stern, and super traditional, if I may say, or conservative, if I may say. This is somebody who is so powerful. You could also be dealing with your ex-boss, your boss. And this person has strong power over you. They could be very dominant in this partnership, in this relationship, and they could be, you may be in different worlds or in different perspectives. Perhaps that is your common arguments. You have different principles or different values in life, and you are while you have already gotten the hang of this person's conservativeness, if there's such a word, you're still struggling with thinking about. They have a strong influence in you. That is what I am also getting. Strong influence in your belief system. You could be very anxious, and you can pinpoint whatever it is that makes you feel anxious. Or you could also be too hard on yourself, and your own self-sabotaging thoughts are getting in your own way. And why am I getting very a narcissistic kind of partnership? I am getting that you are afraid to seek help, perhaps out of fear that you will be judged for your choices, or perhaps your partner will be judged. You know, that kind of scenario, and this is very familiar. Perhaps you have encountered a friend who's like this, or you have seen this in movies, or perhaps your parents are like this, wherein you give an advice to a friend that you are seeing red flags about their partner, about their person, but they keep on giving that excuse, quote unquote excuse, that no, they're a good person, no, they're like this at home, no, they are giving me this, giving me that, treating me like this, treating me like that. And this is the exact scenario I am seeing from you with just two cards. I don't know, but you are the one who is making excuses about this person. The Emperor doesn't necessarily have to be that kind of the narcissist, but that is the energy I am picking up right now. This person exerts too much power over you with this card beside your energy of feeling too anxious, can't think clearly, can't think logically about the situation, getting blinded by the influence of this person. It just gives me the impression that you could be in an unequal power relations, or you are being under the control of this person. Not necessarily true, could be the opposite, and could also be that you are this person Just take what resonates. Let go of that overthinking energy, over analytical, over stressed about the situation, could be having a hard time to deal with a charmer who just keeps on using their charm to get you to say yes, or to get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. You just can't help but say yes to their charms. That is what I'm getting. And you are recognizing this, that you always say yes, and you are having a hard time to say no to this person. Be mindful that you are subjugating the gentleness of your soul just so you could get what you want. This could be a strong sexual connection that you have with this person, and you are very much under their charm, under their spell, and you are willing to ride roughshod over others just so you could be with this person. But deep inside, what I am getting is that you are, there's something quote unquote wrong about that. I say quote unquote because it may not be wrong to you. Of course, your truth is different from my truth. So I'm just encouraging you to acknowledge or see your situation from a third person point of view, or in an objective perspective, as I lay down the cards and bring out the narrative that is surrounding each card, or the cards as a spread. Perhaps it may help somebody out there to see the situation objectively and see whatever it is that they need to work on, or to ask help if need be. That is just my intention in every reading. Or you could be the charmer, and you are having this person under your spell, and your charm is your weapon, while this person's influence and strength is their own weapon, and you are one-upping the other. And perhaps you are sulking over the fact that perhaps you know that this person may not be right for you. This person may be not healthy for you, but you are sulking over the fact that you just can't. You're addicted to this person. I am getting, you're very much addictive. You're mirroring each other's energy. This person is also anxious too, and they feel that you moving away from them, they feel so defeated by the fact that there's a part of you that's thinking it through, thinking this relationship through, or thinking about moving away, or taking a break from them. And they are very much addicted to you. And in fact, I also feel that both of you are addicted to each other. It may have something to do with your sexual relationship, very much addicted. You find each other very attractive, very hot, and you just don't want to leave each other's arms. But your person feels like you are straying away, or you are contemplating about taking a break from them, and they wouldn't just accept that. You are mirroring each other's energy in a sense that they're also rationalizing the situation, or analyzing the situation on how they could feel more. It's like you feel each other's void. That is what I am getting. You feel each other's void to a point that you just can't let each other go. And I hate to break the bubble, but it's not about love, but it's more of a lustful connection I am getting. It's more of whoever is the masculine one here, they feel more like a man when they are with you, and the other one, whether or not you are also a guy, this could be a same-sex partnership, the other one just feels so feminine around this guy, and it is just that kind of complementary match. You are matched in that sense. However, I'm not quite sure if there's a deeper connection, I mean soulful, loving connection between the two of you. I'm not saying that that is the case. That is just what I am picking up from these cards, that you are ready to fight for this relationship, both of you. You are ready to step on others who would go your way. It's like a power couple thing, but somehow a little bit at fault because you are ready to fight off or to go in a battle against others, against external forces, and not really seeing it's more of an ego-based one. You make me feel like a man, you make me feel like a woman. It's not more of willing to surrender to another, or willing to open yourself to other people's opinion, or it's a power couple I am getting. But sometimes power couple to a point that it's like that you're willing to scam others just so you could make each other feel better, but you're willing to step onto other people's businesses just so you could get your way. It's like Bonnie and Clyde, that kind. Do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? It's that kind of power couple, Bonnie and Clyde, ready to kill just to appease each other. I am getting that your person needs some healing, or perhaps they're the type of person who keep a grudge and they write everything down. If there was one instance that you made them feel jealous, they would remember every detail of it, and they would have that to blackmail you. That kind of person. That is what I'm getting from your person. And that kind of fear of losing you, they allow that fear of losing you to drag them down, or to influence more how they would act towards you. And they are in a loop, in a cycle of guilt and fear, and it's more of fear. They are brushing off the thoughts of taking in an activity that would allow them to grow as a person, or allow them to be more mature as a person. Both of you are coming from that point. You will go after whatever it is that you want. You have that unbridled ambition. And if there is somebody here in this partnership that is more mature, I am getting that from this person. But you are extremely attached to each other, extremely addicted to each other, that you are willing to conquer the world with both your powers. However, I am getting the energy of resistance from you. It's like you are willing, you're Bonnie and Clyde, but if push comes to shove, and when the going gets tough, one of you would be able to betray the other, or turn their back to other. If an offer would be made to another person in this partnership, one person would be willing to turn their back away from you, or you from them, depending on the offer. And it's something that I don't know really what to say, because if you are enjoying, or if you are truly in love with this person, I'm not in the position to tell you to break it off or to keep yourself away from toxic situations, if I may say. But If you need more guidance, let us get what the universe wants you to know. I would read the full description or the full guidance about whatever the card would pop out, just so I could give that clear guidance. Okay, perhaps you are invited to just enjoy it, to just enjoy the process and enjoy whatever it is that you have right now. Lullaby, let me read, let me get the Restoration Dreams Rhythms Lullaby. As dusk arrives, we notice a cello player about to play a lullaby to welcome the sleep we need so dearly. The cycles of day and night, light and dark, orchestrate our natural sleep rhythms. We give so much during the day. Night is our time to recover. On his instrument, we can see the moon and the stars. They are the guardians of our dreams at night. Rest with nature's lullaby blowing gently through the window. Tomorrow, wake to all the days of your life. How vague could that be? Honestly, this card is the most useless card I consider in the deck. Because if I would have my own interpretation of this, as I have mentioned right off the bat, I said that just enjoy the process, and just like the moon card, everything is on loop. Everything could be in cycles. Perhaps that could be your habits, your values, or whatever it is. Could also be a toxic relationship. If you are resonating with that one, everything would be on loop. It's like hating this person, then loving them again, loving them now, and then tomorrow you hate them, and it's just a cycle that you just can't get out of. And in the process, you may be hurting perhaps your family, your friends in the process. And it's something I always say, that when you are in a toxic relationship, you will never really notice, nor you will never really give or pay attention to getting out of it, because it's something that would nurture you today and perhaps break you tomorrow. It's that kind of loop that it's a vortex that you would not even consider getting out of, because it feeds you today, and tomorrow you know that arguments will just pass away or pass through, and it's, you know, that everything will get done in the end, and eventually you will get laid. You will get laid and be happy again. I hope I am making sense. But just like the moon, everything is in process. What I am seeing right now that could be a useful, albeit unsolicited advice for you, is be mindful. Be mindful if you're enjoying this kind of relationship. As I have mentioned, there seems to be an unequal power relations, and but both of you seem to be addicted to each other and enjoying it so far. If this is something that you have never considered getting out of, just enjoy the process and enjoy that cycle, or enjoy that loop. If you're enjoying it, then so be it. Just be mindful that you are not roughshod over others, and you would not use your charm to get your way, or you will not use your charm to scam others to scam others, or to take advantage of others. Not roughshodding over others just so you could get what you want. Be mindful that you are not subjugating the gentleness of your soul, the kindness in your heart, just to please your partner, or just to please your person, just to have them be by your side, or just not to lose them. Be mindful that you are not hurting your family, your friends, for the sake of a lover. That's all I have to say. Both of you, as I have mentioned, could be very much up in your head, very analytical, very cunning, very you love to make that plot, you love to play that chess, you like to play around. But be mindful that you are playing around, and you are stepping onto other people, especially if this is a friend, a family member. So Enjoy the rhythm of your soul. I always say that. I don't tell people to get out of a relationship. I just tell them to just enjoy the process, whether you are doing good or bad. If you like doing bad stuff, that's okay, because the universe will have karma is always at work, and the universe will knock you over if you are doing it with injustice, or if you have enough. The universe will tell you, well, the universe will always tell you when it is enough. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. And more readings in the description box below. And if you would want to check out other readings, check out the link in the description box below, and rewind if you would want to see the other readings for the crystals. I also do zodiac love oracle readings, which I think you are already seeing now, or I would link it as a link in the as a playlist at the end of this video. Thank you for being here. My name is A, and see you next time. Bye bye.